His name is Paul, he's politicking, telling y'all what y'all been missing on the news or on TV. Who's doing who and celebrities from the district to the nation. It's a podcast, fuck the station. Everything's all in a mix and it's all going down on politics.
Woo! 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 Ain't that right?
It's all going down on politics.
Listen, hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Paulitics. I'm your host, Paul Wharton, along with my beautiful and fabulous co-host. Her name is Stacey Rusch. Get a good look at that.
Hello, darling. How you doing?
See, you come in easy.
I glide on
This
in.
speaks for itself. So listen, we're not talking politics. We're talking politics.
Now, politics. What exactly is politics?
So politics is all about living your best life, promoting love, blocking hate.
Yes.
Don't even come here with that. And having a little debate.
Okay.
You
So
okay
we're
with
going to
that?
debate.
We're going to debate a little bit.
We may not always agree.
No. Sometimes it'll be funny, sometimes serious,
Okay.
but always entertaining.
All right. I love it.
Are you down for that?
I'm down for it.
Well, together with our special guest, we're going to help everyone really achieve unity. And we just want to help people live their best lives.
Yeah, I love that.
Don't you always see hashtag living my best life? We
Yeah.
get to the bottom of that.
Yeah. Let's help people.
I'm trying to do that 365 and help ourselves.
Yeah, in the process. And
Because
get to know each other better.
We're cute on the outside, but we got some stuff going on.
I want to know more about you, Paul.
You know what I want to know?
I think a lot of people want to know more about you.
I want to know what love is.
You don't know what love is?
I want to know what love is.
You
I
are
want
so
you to
crazy.
show me. I'm so excited that
Me
helping me
too.
bring all this juicy goodness to you all is my co-host with the most, the fabulous and amazing Stacey Rusch.
Love that. Thank you for that wonderful intro.
Well, you know, our relationship has evolved so organically.
It has. It
Right?
has. Do you remember how we met?
Well, I know that we were neighbors.
We were.
So we used to live in this fabulous building, these
Yes.
loft apartments in downtown D.C., and I would see this supermodel walking through the hallways. But, you know, I thought it was like a mirage
You are so
in the
silly.
desert. I was like, I don't know if I really saw it because, I mean, I think I saw it, but she just whisked by and nobody say
Yes.
hi or nothing.
Now, you know, if it's one thing, I am always friendly. I am so
grabbed
friendly.
my shoes. I ran for the door.
Sunglasses on. Listen, in the morning, I'm not trying to talk.
Yeah. Well, our
I'm trying to-
dogs
yeah.
actually met each other first.
They did. Oscar and Denzel.
Yes.
They were fast friends.
Fast friends. And then we caught up shortly thereafter and always over cocktails. I invited you over and then you invited me over. Well, now things have changed. You were a wife then. Now you're a mother. So
Yes.
tell the people.
Well, I'm still a wife.
Right.
You
You're
said
still
you
a
were
wife.
a wife then. I'm still wifed up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. We need
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
Let's just keep that right.
I'm still with my honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
I'm
tell
a mom.
us about your life a little bit.
Well, when we first met, I was teaching yoga, and I was teaching yoga at the White House, at the CIA, NASA, American U. I was just spreading peace and love all throughout D.C., basically.
Yeah. And you know what I like about you? You're a spiritual yogi, but from Detroit. Okay.
313.
That means
Don't forget it.
she'll get you right, and then she'll get you right.
And
In a whole nother way.
I'll send you away with light and love, but I'll get you right.
Light and love.
Yes.
Yeah, you might feel like you got clocked by Mike Tyson.
And then we'll have Shavasana after. Namaste.
Exactly. Well, you're living your best life, I think.
I am. You know, yoga really helped me find my peace, and it also helped me find my voice.
Love
So, you know, I've transitioned now that I'm a mom. I'm using my voice to uplift other mothers on television. I'm a contributor on ABC7's Good Morning Mamas.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting here with you, sweetheart.
Hey, kid, you just keep climbing.
I do. God
just-
is good, honey.
You keep climbing.
God is good.
Well, I'm so happy that you can be here for this, to be my co-host in this podcast. We've been
Yes.
talking about it. Let me tell you something. So y'all know me. So a lot of these people have heard me on the Hey Phrase podcast. I share a lot. To be honest, this podcast is like therapy to me.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I don't have a therapist. I talk to the people.
Yeah.
They tell me what they think. I get through. So, you know, I have a saying. We got to keep the lights on up in this thing.
Okay.
Have you ever heard me say that?
I have heard
I
you
always
say
talk
that.
about keeping the lights on because you know what?
Let's do it.
Lights are important. So in that vein, I want to give a special shout out to the sponsors that make Paulitics possible. The Bitar Cosmetic Institute is home of the aesthetics enhancing genius Dr. George Bitar and his talented staff. They offer everything from oil therapy, skin tightening, to the hot new hydrofacial everyone is talking about. You've heard about that? Good stuff. Check them out at bitarinstitute.com today. When calling, use code POLITICS for $100 off any procedure with a value of $500 or more. Metro Offices. If you're an entrepreneur that wants to take your business from your cluttered home office to an affordable, modern, professional, fully furnished space, Metro Office is the scalable solution for you. Check them out at www.metrooffice.com or call Jen Starling at 844-967-5762. Mervis Diamonds. Can't make it without them. Everyone needs a good diamond person, and the people at Mervis should be yours. From engagement rings to anniversary gifts and everyday sparkling things, they have what you need. Check them out at www.mervisdiamond.com or visit their Rockville, Tysons, or K Street, DC locations. The Mandy and David team at Compass. You have a good realtor? Oh, they are the ones. If you need one, you should definitely check them out, mandyanddavid.com. And finally, Hungry Catering, DC's premier chef-to-table corporate catering service. The food is fantastic, and you need them in your life at work to get you through the day. Check them out at tryhungry.com, code POLITICS. All right, Stacey, and now for our very first special guest of Politics. Do you believe you started so high?
Oh my goodness.
She's a megastar.
Megastar.
She has starred in some of Hollywood's highest grossing movies ever. Independence Day, Kill Bill, some of my favorites,
yes.
like Soul Food. And who can play that game?
Yes.
She is an author, she's a producer, she's an entrepreneur, and she is my friend, you all. I'd like to welcome to the show the one, the only, the fabulous Miss VIVICA A. Parks.
Yay.
What's the latest? What's the greatest?
Hey, what's the latest? Pull up on that mic.
Get up on that mic, girl.
Get up on that mic. We are kicking this thing off with a bang.
Yes.
Hi.
You know what? You always come through.
Always.
I've been saying that for years about you, but I'm distracted for a moment. I'm distracted for lots of reasons.
Right, because I'm a little sparkly over here.
You're sparkly.
Wow.
Yes. Well, you just hooked me up with some bling. I'm not gonna tell. I walked in and they were like, "Go in there. You can pick out some jewelry."
Some diamonds.
So thank you. Some diamonds.
Mervis Diamonds. That's one of our sponsors,
I
and we are
love it.
doing.
That looks gorgeous
Isn't
on
that
you.
pretty too? And I was just like, "Well, baby, you got some green to go with my dress."
And of course they did.
Boom, hooked it up.
And they hooked it up.
Thank you.
The interview ice out at Mervis Diamonds.
Yes.
So listen, what is the secret? You're traveling around the world. You're on this book tour. You are impossibly fresh looking, but you know what the other thing about you?
What's that?
Your attitude is so stable. You're so balanced. I've seen you in the morning. I've seen you at night. We text like early. It's early my time. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock your time.
I'm an early bird, though.
What is it? What's
I'm
the secret?
an early bird. You know, there's a good old saying, "Early bird catches the worm," right? And that check.
Every day she's hustling.
Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah.
Right. You got to get up early to get them coins.
You really do.
Yeah. No, I really have been an early bird, believe it or not, from being on set. Most of the time, movies and television shows, they start filming your calls are like 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning. So I think with myself that I've just kind of gotten used to being on like a daytime type of schedule. And most of the time, I'm also trying to keep up with my publicist, BJ Coleman, who is
Everybody
on the
loves
East
BJ.
Coast. I know,
Yeah.
we love BJ,
Yeah.
who hits me with messages like 3:30, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And he's up 5:30, 6 a.m. He's an early bird too.
And you're
So
making
my
it
whole
happen.
team is kind of up early.
So your career is ever evolving. It's like, you started out as an actress.
Yes.
Of course, you're a director, you're a producer, you're an
Yes.
entrepreneur. You have the Vivica Fox hairline, which everybody knows about that. I mean,
I'm
that's
loving it. Thank you,
major
girls, for
business.
all wearing
Yes.
good hair.
Yes.
And you know what's so funny about that? It's like you said, I'm having a wonderful, wonderful resurgence in my career right now. With the book, I'm about to have a new talk show that's going to be coming out called Face the Truth.
Yes, executive produced by
Dr.
Oh,
Phil.
wow, that's
yeah, that's a
wonderful.
blessing as well too. So there's this wonderful new chapter that's unfolding. But I've been telling people as I've been on this book tour that I planted a lot of wonderful seeds, and they're all blooming. So I'm now enjoying those seeds of my success, blooming, and they're smelling lovely.
You do smell lovely. You smell pretty good too.
Jo
she
Malone,
smells
Red
great,
Roses,
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I said when you first came in, if people were to ask me one word to describe you, I would say loyal.
Yeah.
Not just to, your friends like me, but also you are a girl's girl.
Yes.
There's a lot of girls. You try your best.
People
They test you.
Ciao.
And you're always like, come on, girl, come on. I'm raising you up. I'm putting you in
trying
projects.
to.
I'm hooking you up.
Yes.
Right. So it seems that recently, and I just want to talk about this because people are
was
talking
out.
about it.
Yeah.
It's a viral sensation. I mean, it's on every gossip show, on Wendy Williams. It seems that you hit your BS meter. It seems that something took you over the edge and you were like, you know what? I'm a girl's girl, but one step
not
too
today,
far.
yeah.
So what I'm talking about, Real Housewives of Atlanta former star Phaedra Parks
Right.
ran into 50 Cent, and she posted something up on her Instagram saying
A picture of her and 50.
a picture of her
Yes.
and 50.
But then she went even further.
She went
And
further.
the only thing I have to say was he's hot, he looks good, he smells great, down with power. But instead, it's like, oh, she's got to add, and he'll have you sprung for 20 years.
And ain't
to be
nobody got
honest
time
with
for
you,
that.
And ain't nobody got time
But she's
for
not
that.
working.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, when I first saw the picture, I didn't really read the print. I just said, oh, she went to Power. And I looked at her and I went, she looks good. Yeah. I didn't really chip on it. It wasn't until people started tagging me throughout the thing going, in the comment section. Because, sometimes don't scroll down. Right. Don't scroll down in the comment section because, girl, you'll get in trouble. Sometimes you get your feelings hurt. Yeah. So people were tagging me, and I was like, why am I getting all these tags? So it kept coming up on my feed. Yeah. And they're like, are you trying to shade Auntie Vivica? Oh, is that shade thrown toward Miss Fox? And
she
it was
saw that
late at night. I saw it.
No, but she must have saw it because next up, she sent you a text.
I know. I'm going to get you there.
Okay,
I'm
give
gonna
me
get you
that.
there.
Okay, I was wondering what was her response.
He's like, speed that story up if you don't mind.
No.
So, and I will. But anyway, so I was going to ignore it because I was like, ugh, I don't feel it. Another Atlanta Housewives.
Oh, by the way, in your ear, what you're hearing is my song, Hide Your Crazy.
Okay, hide your crazy.
Hide
Joe,
your
because
crazy.
she needs to.
Yeah, hide your crazy.
You crazy.
So
Okay,
anyway,
cut it.
I just thought that, I didn't really want to get involved with it.
Yeah.
And so then the next day, Curiosity got the cat named Vivica, and I said, well, let me see what pictures she's posted. Yeah. And she tagged my makeup artist. So this is what started this all. She tagged my makeup artist, who I introduced her to while having lunch at Barney's. Yeah. So I hit my makeup artist, Daria, and I said, Daria, did you do Phaedra for this? And she called. Usually she just would have responded, oh, yeah, girl, no big deal. She called. She said, girl, I didn't read her caption underneath it. She said she called me, text me or something, and said, "Do you think Vivica's gonna get mad at me?" And she said that, and she said she just looked at the picture, and was like
you did.
She was looking for your response.
No. She looked at my makeup artist looked at the picture for her makeup when she first saw it, and was like, she's not going to trip off of you taking a picture with 50. Yeah. So she said that she ignored it. She said, basically, I was just looking at my makeup. Right. Like, oh, girl, the makeup looks good. Right. Yes, Daria, killed it. And then as we're on the phone, up pops a text from Phaedra.
Okay.
Girl, Baller Alert is trying to make something out of this, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I said, ain't this something? And so, to be honest with you, Vivica would have immediately cussed her out. Immediately. Like, I've gotten Get Her Refined. I'll be the first one to set it off.
Right.
There's a reason I was in that movie. So I didn't think, I just was like, I pulled back. And I was like, I know this is going to be drama. And the moment that Vivica responds.
That's one of the lessons, though, actually.
Yeah.
Could you talk about that in the book? You paused.
I did pause. And I took time to think about it.
Okay.
And then
What'd you come up with?
It hadn't really made a lot of a lot of blogs, this and a third. And then I think it made like one too many blogs. And I was like, I have to respond.
Yeah.
So then I pulled up my thing and was like, well, here's the receipts. When you have to deal with another toxic trick, I see you.
Yeah.
And I was disappointed more than anything else in Phaedra because I've seen, Phaedra's not my friend, but every time I've seen her, it's been very nice. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. I remember the very first time I met her was at Nene's wedding. So my interaction with her has been very brief. So I don't know her. But then when I saw her at Barney's that one day, we all were hanging out. We took pictures together. She's on my Instagram page. We took pictures together.
So why did she do that?
I don't know. I think it's just what they do.
Yeah. Someone asked me, Well, does Vivica not like Real Housewives of Atlanta people? What I added to that conversation is Portia Williams, who you have a fantastic
Wonderful
relationship with.
Right.
You all did a play together.
Two can play
Two
that
can play that
game.
game to
Yes.
play. You lifted her up and supported her in such a way. She was a first-time actress feeling very
Yes.
insecure about her position. You said no. She came in there. She was professional.
Yes.
So it's not like you have it out for reality stars.
No, not at all. I mean, I like my reality every
Yeah.
once in a while too, on a limited basis. But, you know, I don't, listen, I'm a girl's girl. I love my girls. I love girl power. I'm all about us shining, making money together because I might need to hire your ass one day. So, bitch, I don't need to be fighting with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep that real.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
that's not how
Yeah.
I make my money. You know, I don't get hired to get in claw fights. But if you come for me,
But you don't come. I keep trying to tell people, don't come for her.
right? I as I say in my posts all the time, I have a legitimate career. What I do is I make movies.
Yeah.
I make movies. I make television shows. I host events. You know, I have my own hair. I'm good. I don't have to purposely create drama because I personally hate drama because, you know, then that day I got to respond to people and then I have to realize I'm a brand and I can't cheapen my brand. doing
And drama
certain
makes you
things.
look tired and old.
Yeah,
Who wants to do that?
You,
you know?
become bitter.
Yeah.
Stay impossibly
But every once in a
fresh.
while, I will clap back at your ass.
Oh yeah. Oh, she'll get you right.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe they need to pick up your book.
Yes. So why now? Why did you write this book now?
Every Day I'm Hustling came about because I basically wanted it to be a motivational memoir.
Okay.
My wonderful publicist by the name of B.J. Coleman, who I love so much, thank you so much, Paul, was like, Vivica, I think it's time for you to share. And I was like, first of all, you're going to give me another job? And he says, no, you need to let everyone know that you're a woman in your 50s who's having an amazing resurgence of your career, that you understand that it's difficult to go into new chapters and have clarity about some chapters where there has been big misconceptions. So in doing that, it was good for me because I had just lost my father, who I dedicated the memory of the book to. And it was good for me. It was good for me to remember my journey and share it. And I think that that's a wonderful thing that people have said that have read the book, is that I got to know you. I hear you. Not the red carpet, not the blog, not a character. Like, they really got a chance to get to know Vivica, a.k.a. Angie Fox from 38th and Emerson.
Right.
In Indianapolis, Indiana. Naptown in the
forget.
house. Don't forget it.
Don't forget. So what are you hoping this book actually brings to the women that read it?
Well, the goal of the book was to empower, enlighten, and encourage, and to also teach lessons, especially to women that are young to the business, not make some of the mistakes that I made, to own responsibility when you do make mistakes. I think that was one thing, like with the Phaedra thing. Like, instead of her making an excuse for that coming out, and oh, by the way, girl, it wasn't no big deal. Yeah. For her to go, oh my God. Girl, I was out at the party. I had a couple drinks and got caught up.
Now, see, there you go.
Do you know what I mean? Because you know,
Own it.
I done drunk text
Yeah.
before. I done looked at some messages the next day after I
Do
done
you
sent it
believe
to
it?
somebody and be
Yeah.
like, ooh, baby, that was after that third glass
Right.
of Pinot Noir I
Yeah.
shouldn't have had. And my bad.
shoulda stopped.
And I own it.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that's what makes a wonderful woman who's
Sure,
good in her
evolved.
skin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you can own your mistakes. Don't try to, baby.
Sure.
As I told her, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
You true to this.
Don't do that.
Well, Vivica, you keep talking about a career resurgence. Maybe in Hollywood terms, maybe there's something you know that we don't, because for the rest of us, you never went anywhere.
Yeah.
In fact, your star just continues to shine brighter. I mean, consistently throughout my entire memory, there's
Thank
been
you.
Vivica Fox.
But you have to go through different levels
Mm-hmm.
of being Vivica Fox, like you, the young ingenue. Then you become, for a minute there, then Hollywood, for a while there, when women got turned 34, 35 or 40 years old, they want to put you out to pasture. Like, you ain't sexy and you can't get it no more.
Right.
But now all the baby boomers are hot as ever.
Yes.
Yes. From Halle Berry to Jennifer Lopez, Vivica Fox. I mean, like, you have all of these women that are now in their 40s and having wonderful careers and taking good care of themselves and their mothers. And the younger guys are like, she kind of hot over there. Yeah. So it's a wonderful time to be in Hollywood. And you're also seeing older women in better positions, where we're producers, we're directors, we're in more power positions. So you're seeing...
I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about how that relates to what's going on recently, because you worked with a man named Harvey Weinstein in the past. Right. Exactly. I mean, on a big movie. Kill
But
Bill.
I didn't have a bad experience with him. Let me just make that very clear. But gosh, by no means do I condone the chaos that he created. You know, talk about looking in the mirror and taking responsibility for your actions. And I just think
one of those things you just step back and say, what is to be, or he deserved that, or what?
Well, it's not my business.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
but I'm supportive of all the women that are speaking up. I absolutely support the Me Too movement. However, I didn't have that experience with him.
Right. Have you ever had that experience in Hollywood, or it hasn't? It's just not meant for you?
Somebody almost choked to death.
Somebody
Oh
get
my
us
goodness.
water.
Lord Jesus.
This is fresh water. You can
get
have
the
that.
water, child. You're going to make me have to break out the sweat up in here. No.
No. Okay, great.
No,
Good.
I've never had that experience. I think I'm too evil. I think guys be like, no.
They must have
They
got
were
to
like,
know.
I'm not going to try her.
They ain't gonna try her.
Yeah.
I think my neck might have rolled too quick. They'd be like, ooh, no. Get that alley cat in the bed.
Exactly.
I love it.
I know. So anyway, we were out last night, and someone asked you about your top 5 favorite movies. Now, I expected 4 of them.
Okay.
Independence Day, Two Can Play That Game.
Set It Off.
Set It Off. Kill
Kill
Bill.
Bill, yes.
But there was another one that you mentioned. Do you remember?
Booty Call.
That is
But let me tell you why Booty Call. Because you know what? It was like the first African-American safe sex film that everybody got to. Let me tell you something, though, but that was a hard call to make to my mama. Because my Evelina Fox, honey, is church lady. And I was like,
So the name is?
Mama, I did this movie, and it's called Booty Call. I didn't even get it all out, you know?
Did your mama know what a booty call
Yeah,
was?
that one she didn't go see.
Okay.
Can I tell you from my mother?
Yeah.
She loved Set It Off, and I was so surprised. She said, honey, I know I'm in church, but I done lived. I know how the streets get down. So, but Booty Call, she was like, nah, you can have that one.
Set It Off goes down as one of my all-time favorite
Yeah,
movies.
Classic,
me too.
classic,
Me too.
classic,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the experience of that, and you're still great friends with all those women.
Oh, yeah, I was just hanging with Latifah at Essence Fest.
Yeah.
Which was my very first Essence Festival, which was so amazing. Can I tell y'all, I'm so proud of that, to see over 500,000 African Americans supporting each other, and it was like all sisterly love and so supportive. They were buying books, they were buying products.
I saw.
I didn't see one fight. I didn't see no braids got torn out,
Right.
nothing. Right. They
Right.
were very civil and orderly and had a great time.
Listen, they were supporting the heck out of Every Day I'm Hustling.
Yeah,
if you
yes.
look on her Instagram.
Yeah, it sold out.
Oh,
yeah.
they were just
that's
really
great.
supporting you.
Yeah, so it was lovely. But that was my first one, but I definitely would love to go back again and to see Latifah bring out Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, Moni Love, Salt and Pepper, Brandy. I mean, I was just sitting there in amazement, like, it's a good time to be a sister.
It is.
Yes.
It really
You know
is.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a sister.
Yeah.
So.
You know, we talked a little bit about, and I'll go to you, Stacey, because we talked a little bit about last night. We were comparing sheet stories. Like this is like
Sheet stories.
my thread count, and I like to put a little lavender. And she's like, "Oh, you really take care of yourself." I was telling her how at night I kind of rub my little creams and
Okay.
potions in.
Really?
And we were
I
just
might
saying-
want him to come give me a damn rub down. That's how good it was. He was like, and I hit each joint and
Oh,
get
you're-
it there. And, with my lavender, I was like, okay, well, I spread my sheets with a little bit of downy and lemongrass.
But you were saying how happy you are in your life right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't need
so...
no man?
A good one.
A good one.
Eventually,
A good one.
yes. And I'm having the patience to wait on that. I think that so many times the reason why I've had bad relationships is because I always had that pressure of you need to be in a relationship, So I've just decided that I was going to spend a little time by myself, and it's spread out a little bit longer than I anticipated. But I've been very productive. So I, to be honest with you, a lot of my friends, because I get my friends always trying to set me up. They're like, "Aren't you lonely?" And I'm like, "No, my bank
busy."
account is lovely.
Yeah.
My bank account really keeps me excellent
really
company
is.
because I can go wherever the hell I want to
You really
go and
can.
shop and do whatever I want."
Are men afraid
So-
to approach you? They must be intimidated.
Yes and no, because it's either overkill or underkill.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
That I'm kind of like, "Hey, didn't you see I stuck my stuff is still
Right.
working?"
Yeah.
Or then you just get the ones that do way too much. Like
Yeah,
I
you
recently
can
met a
see through
guy,
that.
and I just was like, "Stop!
Yeah.
You're
Just-
doing."
Let's just not even go there.
Let's not
Why
go
do you think that men in Hollywood don't have that same pressure that women have in terms of, okay, it's time, get married, it's time, have kids. That pressure you were just saying that you were feeling.
I don't know.
early in your life.
Lately, I think that's kind of changed.
You think it is?
Did you see what's his name? The real fine one that won the Oscar for getting real skinny. What's his name?
Jared Leto.
No.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
He was like, he really felt like I need to have another kid. So it's kind of changing, because I think what's going on now is that everyone is loving having children and family. Like it used to be a time where guys, it wasn't cool for them to be like, oh, here I am babysitting my baby. Here I am, having a daddy and me. Like now it's like really cool to be a father.
Yeah.
So it's changed a lot. It really has.
And how do you feel about, there are so many women now who are putting a pause on starting a family and, focusing on their career.
Good.
And becoming successful and then having a child later in life.
Yes.
Janet
and freezing
Jackson.
their eggs. Yeah. doing
Janet
that whole
Jackson,
thing.
Eva Longoria.
We have choices.
Yeah.
And isn't that lovely in life?
It is.
To have choices and to do it at your own pace and to not miss out on things. Like I think for myself, like I've got 6 godchildren, so I'm cool on the kid thing. You know what I mean? I can hang out with them for half a day, and I'm like, whoo,
You
go
love
on
it.
home. I love you, but goodbye. That's all I got to do is half a day.
Well, you take them to good stores.
Yeah, and I do, and we do have fun. We really do, but still.
Have you felt that pressure throughout your career?
No.
No
not
pressure?
for me, no. I pressured myself to be successful.
I love
Check that off the list. Hey, Vivica,
Yeah.
every show, this is our first politics show, of course. I had to start with you. That's my girl.
Start out with the best.
Yes.
Start
baby.
out with the best.
Cream
Where do we go
ri-
from here?
Well, I'll tell you where we go. So every show, we kind of bring up our own hot topic, okay, that has something to do with something that we've experienced.
Okay.
So recently, I was in the Hamptons. I had a great vacation in the Hamptons. 8-9 days, amazing. I stayed in Montauk right on
I
the
saw
water.
your
It was
Instagram
fabulous.
post. Yeah, you were on the boat. You were doing a lot of stuff.
Oh, I was out with the
I
sailors.
know, and you still got the tan too.
I do.
I
He
does have a glow.
When I saw him, I hadn't seen him in a while. I was like, "Damn, you like chocolate?
now.
You usually butterscotch.
that.
You're
Yeah.
right. You
Good.
usually butterscotch, but you
Exactly.
chocolate. Yes.
Well, I want to get your opinion on something.
Okay.
I went to a pool party. Okay. These wonderful friends of mine had a pool party, and a friend of mine had been diagnosed with dementia, early onset Alzheimer's in 2014. I go to this pool party, and her husband's there. Okay. I said, hey, that's the husband. And then a few minutes later, I see a woman who I also know from New York, and she's frolicking with my friend's husband in the pool. All right. So I said, oh, it's a little uncomfortable. My friend's still living. I haven't seen her in a while. 2 days later, I'm at a vineyard in the Hamptons, and I run into them with my friend. Now, my friend has dementia full on, okay? She is still very sweet and kind. She doesn't know much. She won't remember you, but she will remember one thing, her husband. And she loves her husband like no other, and she talks about him nonstop, and she's constantly patting his leg and touching him, and they're very affectionate. But there's this new woman. So basically what's happened is my friend's husband has this new girlfriend, moved her into the home, and my friend doesn't really understand or comprehend the relationship that those two have, but everybody else does. What do you think about that? Do you think that husband was due some joy, some relief from taking care of his wife?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
Because see, first I got really emotional because I just lost my father and he had dementia. The couple is still a couple, but the wife has dementia bad.
Yes.
And the husband has moved in a new chick?
Yes.
No.
No.
That's disrespectful. Completely. No.
And if you don't have the mental capacity to know what that relationship is, do you rely on your friends to then say, hey, let me pull you to the side for a minute. I think you should lay low on this.
Yeah.
I think you should rely on your husband. I want my husband to respect me
Enough.
when I'm out of my mind, when I'm in my mind. You should know me, and you should know what I like, and you should know how I want to be respected, and you should know what is
Exactly.
acceptable in our marriage.
Absolutely
So even
not.
if I am
That-
sick or ill and not
he
in
made
my
a
right
vow
mind,
to her.
Yeah, you
he
don't do
stood
that.
in front of her family, God, and he made a vow to her.
And that vow
And
said, till death.
till death do us part.
Not till.
And sickness and in health. That's completely disrespectful in my eyes.
And it's almost taking advantage of her.
Exactly.
Isn't that
Yes,
somewhat
that's
abusive?
That's just a no-no.
Well, I'd like to
Yeah.
go one step
It's
further
awful.
on this particular
I
topic.
need a drink behind that.
I know, right? Give Vivica a drink. One step further on this topic, these two people, a black couple, built a phenomenal empire together. Phenomenal empire. Multi-million dollar
And here
empire.
come Opportunity Opal.
And what kind of woman is she?
Opportunity Opal came
let's
through.
just talk about that.
Okay, well, let's just talk about it because,
Opportunity Opal rolling through like, well, she
don't
don't remember
know.
that no way. Okay, I'm good. That's a judgment of who that heifer is. Let me just keep that real.
does it matter
How
that
can
this
she
new
hold her
that
head
this
up?
I know.
that this new woman is a white woman?
Oh, well, you know that even makes it worse, child. Now you had to put that.
Lord.
Now you had to put that cream in the damn coffee.
A blonde white woman.
Oh,
hell
no. Hell no.
Boom,
No.
boom. Everybody's
It's
head
like
explodes.
the gong thing.
The first day of the podcast, everybody's head exploded.
Yeah. Oh my
no,
gosh.
No, she better hope that one good day she got a memory thing, she don't come kill her ass.
You know?
I'm just saying, if she's like,
She might have a
"Are
moment
you
of clarity."
in the bed with a white woman in my bed?
Yeah.
I mean,
Something
you
that-
don't play. There's a saying.
Yeah,
there's a
tell me.
thin line between love and hate,
Yes.
and he may not think she don't remember, but if she love him the way she love him,
He does.
something gonna happen. You better watch out.
Well, I'll just tell you
Playing with
that
people.
I was trying to see things as he was trying to convince, and I had given up on love, and I never thought I would have love again because my
Well,
wife
wait
is no
until
longer.
your wife
no
passes.
longer-
You're
Can't you
selfish.
wait?
My wife is
Wait.
no longer my wife.
Why do
and
you have
then
to
the
publicly
new
embarrass
woman
her?
says to me, "Oh, she was in the car. We just left the barbecue. She spilled food all over herself, so I took it away from her, and she smacked her arm
Like she's a dog.
like she says we don't have a I won't tell the woman's age. She's in her 60s. She's not an old woman. We have a 60-something-year-old, 13-year-old. That's what she said.
So this is abuse.
Yeah.
He is abusing his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say? I mean, I guess there's really nothing.
Where's her children at?
Well, he had children that she raised with him.
Okay, so don't they care about her?
Right.
The new woman's children were there at the vineyard with
Oh
her.
my God.
They've all moved into the Big Hamptons house. honey.
Opportunity
What?
Opal and the
Yes.
whole gang is up in the house now.
Oh, where is karma?
So,
Right.
Please
I'm
come and
interested
catch
to
her.
know.
They will.
I'm interested
They
to know
will.
what some of the listeners think
Oh.
about that too. So, if you heard what we just talked about, I knew it was going to stir some emotion within people. Of course, I
But
saw
to me,
my mother
it's not
in that
even
woman.
the race thing.
Right.
Let's just take that out of there.
Okay.
It's just wrong.
It's just wrong.
Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
just wrong. And it's wrong on her part and her. Like, somebody got to have some sense of morals. Like, y'all taking advantage of his wife and she's still there because she got dementia?
Mm.
And we just going to all just roll up in? I mean, have some patience. I mean,
Quick shot, Vivica.
Mm.
Thug or businessman?
for me? Oh, businessman. No. I don't want no thugs.
Can't get no love from me. Looking at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Okay,
now.
Vivica. Wig or weave?
Oh, a wig, honey. I get the
Really?
flashes too quick. And I like to change up my look, honey,
Oh.
because one day I might be blonde, the next day red, the next day blue, the next day a ponytail.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
And I like to get in the water a lot. And so,
Yeah.
with that weave, you ain't trying to get in the water with that weave, and I had that smell. Had that smell over there. Oh, girl, you look tart over there. You can take that weave out because you don't. No, so I'm a wig girl.
Okay.
That's why I have the Vivica Fox hair
That's what I was going to say.
collection.
And you also
Yes.
getting a check
Yes.
for your nerve.
You can just switch it up as much as you want to.
Yeah. I love to switch my look up a lot, though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we talked about a little interracial dating. Stacey actually is in an interracial relationship.
Oh, I'm down with this world.
Yeah.
I love it.
Have you
I
had
know
much? Because we've never seen that in the press. You and a
Yeah, my very first big boyfriend.
Yeah?
I remember years ago, Clark Wickman.
Clark.
Yeah,
Love
Clark.
that name.
Yeah,
Clark. That's mighty
that's
white
fitting.
of me, wasn't it? It's mighty white of me. Yeah,
wow.
Clark from Florida.
Yeah.
And I remember I was on the soap opera. If you go back, I kind of got a little bit of flack back in the day.
wow.
Yeah, because he was like Tarzan. He was gorgeous. Big stud muffin, long hair, green eyes. He was gorgeous. You know me, child.
God.
A six-pack and a smile
Ooh,
used to
Ooh.
kill me every
Wow. Oh,
time.
God, now I'm gonna have a flash myself. Gotta be professional for 5 more minutes.
No. I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
You love who you love.
You love
Yeah.
who you love.
Love sees no color.
I love that.
Be happy.
Okay.
You know, I bet your children are gorgeous.
I have a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, you know, the squirrel babies be fine.
Best of both
Yeah, they get the
worlds.
best of both worlds. Yes, girl.
Okay, party, a big party or small gathering?
Depends.
Okay.
Monumental celebrations, big.
Okay. You like to do it up big?
Yeah, like like my 50th at a huge party. I think it lasted for like a month. I partied everywhere. I went everywhere, didn't I? Yeah,
You really did.
Yeah, but then other than that, now small gatherings, because sometimes at big parties they're a little overwhelming.
For sure.
And after a while, it's like I don't want to take another picture. Or I want to drink. Can I sit
Right.
down? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's kind of organized, it can be fun.
What do you think that, just to finish on Phaedra, because she was still in my mind, what do you think that she could learn from your book based on that recent interaction? Because this book has a lot of great stuff in here.
What lesson could Phaedra learn?
Learn from every damn hustle.
You are the brand.
Everything you say and do.
Yeah, you are the brand. So watch how you represent yourself. Don't look like a thirst trap.
I need something to drink.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, from 2009, when I first did a show with Vivica Fox on BET, we did the first Fashion Police style show called Who Wore What on BET with Farnsworth Bentley and Vanessa Simmons. And she showed up and, she just was such a beacon of positivity. She was extremely professional, totally not a diva. But very kind, very kind. And we connected then, and since then, anytime I've asked you to do something, anytime I've had a show or, like right now we wrote a script and I have a part, she's attach me to it. Sure, I'll show up for you. Today, I wanted to launch this podcast and you showed up. So thank you, Vivica, for always supporting the people in your life. You're kind, you're compassionate, you are a woman that I admire. And I am so, so thankful to call you my friend.
Me love you long time too, baby.
Me love you long time.
Me love you long time. You and I shall never part.
I love it. I love it, Vivica.
Oh, my
Thank
God.
I love you. You're
so
welcome. You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank
The one
you.
thing I love about you, talk about me, my book, Every Damn Hustler. This is a hustler right
Yes,
here.
he is.
He keeps it. He makes it happen. And congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
All right, two
Pulling it all
authors
together.
pulling it all together
I
by
love
the
it.
fabulous Paul. Oh, and
Yeah.
today I had a book signing, and there were a couple of ladies there that told me to tell you hello.
Oh, I
yes,
love it.
I told them I was getting ready to come and see you because I can't tell you how many girls was walking up to me. I saw you out with Paul the other day. I said I'm about to go do a podcast with him. So
I love it.
From the ladies, all the ladies love you too and said
Well,
hello.
I would say that back
you're
to them.
fabulous.
And just so you all know that I haven't just made this up about Vivica, did you ever see this in the back of my book?
yes,
about
I
you?
did. Yes, I did.
Star inspiration, Vivica Fox. I put that in there.
That is so
and
sweet.
I talked about how special she is to me. So that's in my book, Pulling It All Together. Vivica's book is Every Damn Hustler.
Available.
hustling.
Get it. Available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and Audible.com. And it is my voice.
I love it.
Yes.
Where can they
Get it.
find your book tour dates? Is that on your
Oh,
website?
child, no, I'm done. No,
Okay.
no. Mommy's about to go and do her talk show now.
Okay.
I have a new talk show coming out
exciting.
with
I
Dr.
want
Phil.
to touch on that a little bit.
Face the
you
Truth.
launch in the
End
fall.
of September, yeah.
Face the Truth.
Face the Truth.
What's the show
Panel
about?
style talk show. I'm the host of the show. And as I said, executive produced by Dr. Phil. And we have guests come on our show, 2 guests, and they're from all different walks of life. And what I love more than anything else is that we don't embarrass our guests. Because I had no idea there was so much scamming going on and hoarding and drug abuse and things that family hide, that they're not afraid to come and face the truth. So I have a panel which consists of Ariva Martin, who's our lawyer, Dr. Judy Ho is our psychiatrist, Rosie Mercado is our life motivational coach, and Judge Scary Mary. So it's all about girl power, and we offer them help and counseling. But the main thing is we have them face the truth.
What else is there for you to do?
Going back on Empire.
I love you
playing
on Empire.
Candace, the older
Love-
Bougie sister.
Yes.
You all met our
Yeah.
our mother finally,
Yeah.
played by the
Alfre.
amazing Alfre Woodard.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I've got 2 films that I executive produce for Lifetime that are coming up: The Wrong Cruise and Miss Coordinator. And last job is Sharknado 6 is going to be coming out August 19th.
No, the last job is Hide Your Crazy, the movie Written by me and Mikhail. Play me that soundtrack for Hide Your Crazy. Y'all gonna see this in the theater soon. Vivica.
What is it, doctor?
You are just too many things.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. Well, you're crazy.
That was right on time.
I love it. Awesome. Well, best wishes. Thank you so much for the love and support.
Wishes and
love you
support.
tons.
I'm going to actually see you tonight. And Stacey, what's it been like having your first interview with Vivica Parks?
You know, I've always admired you. I just love the way you carry yourself.
I do my best.
You are sophisticated, positive, like Paul said. And there's the energy that you give off. It's self-assured. It's confident. I like it.
Best wishes to you.
Thank you. And I'm
Y'all doing many more podcasts.
I'm
many
so
more
happy to
years
meet
and years
you.
And years. A pleasure to meet you as well too. I wish you happiness, love, and more beautiful babies.
Thank you.
At your pace, though.
Exactly.
Okay.
All
No
right.
pressure from me.
All right.
Vivica
Okay.
Fox, the gift that keeps on giving. She's an author. She's an actress. You can check out her new book on Amazon. Every day I'm hustling. Girl, thank you, Chow.
You're welcome, boo.
Hey, you guys, follow us on Instagram, Paulitics TV. Also on Twitter, Paulitics TV. Stacey, what's your Instagram?
I'm at Frau Rusch.
Frau Rusch.
Yes.
Spell that.
F-R-A-U-R-U-S-C-H.
Fantastic.
That
And
means
I am
Mrs. Rush in German.
Mrs. Rush. I love it. And I am Paul Wharton Style on Instagram. Vivica is Miss V Fox on Instagram. Follow her. Hey, you all. It's all going down on Politics. Thank you, Vivica. We love
Thank you, Vivica.